I'm just kind of hoping that YouTube's listening tonight. Just couldn't resist. Um, yeah, I just was watching JT's video here on this Nikkei versus the dollar to the yen, and I noticed something that the correlation between them, and I couldn't resist going in and doing the analysis on it, and kind of just focusing on this whole triangle situation with the fake outs and the market going to an extreme. So I was all excited to check it out, and I just was gonna. MT4 is quite a. It looks simple, but there's this really cool switch in here that I think is default. This setting is on, but what I was gonna do is turn it off and just do a look back into the Nikkei versus the USD JPY on a weekly basis, just going way back, because it seems like I don't know if it's just, I guess all markets form a triangle, but, and I didn't do any statistics, but I don't know, but I would say right there, this auto scroll, if you turn that auto scroll off, I think it's actually default all the time. So the market's constantly churning forward. But I just kind of just totally fascinated by this whole triangle thing. And I just want to draw these triangles because I mean, could you make a living trading triangles? I mean, everybody seems to be JT's talking about some hedge funds, and I don't know anything about what that means, but I just don't know what the hedge funds are doing, but I'm sure they're looking at these patterns. And they're looking at the indecisiveness and the fact that everyone's eager to get into these breakouts. The breakout traders love them, but the breakout traders get burned if they trade with stops on both sides. They always get they always get their head handed to them on this stuff. And this is a weekly, so on a weekly basis, you got all the time in the world to get into these things. Now this is some kind of Nikkei consolidation triangle back in between 2011 and 2012, back in the good old days before some bozo decided he was going to shoot up a mall or something, and then maybe that's what formed the triangle. But it's just so fascinating to me. This I'd say a 5 tops on the triangle and 5 bottoms, but how does the triangle resolve itself, and how do you get into it without getting your ass kicked? Because you know it's going up. So what do you do? Well, if you had a buy stop here, where would you put your sell stop? And it's pretty brutal. I think it's a brutal situation to try to get in here and not get killed, but gosh, I mean, well, luckily these wicks aren't too bad, so I guess you would you have to take a chunky set of risk there, but I guess you could do it. And then so let me just scroll back and look for another one. I don't think this is really a triangle. This is some kind of, I guess this is an inverted triangle, but I guess I'm talking about a symmetrical triangle, because I should qualify it. But just kind of like doing the old look back. I guess there is. I thought I was gonna see another triangle. I guess I'm not seeing them because I have the candles turned on. No offense to candle traders. No, I just want to see the clean. I guess I'm gonna see more triangles here. Easier for me to like. Here's a triangle, a descending triangle. Okay, here's the triangle's at. This one I didn't think was a triangle, but it is in the terms of this. I don't think I'm breaking any rules. I think I got a triangle going here. And so this would be the where it goes down and wipes everybody out, and then it comes back, and you get the top bottom. Double bottom becomes a single top, and this becomes a major deal next year. God bless the person that can trade a weekly. So I'm going to go back, look for another. Well, here's a nice trade here on the weekly. How did I miss this? I had no patience. Okay. It's terrible. Oh, this is a Head and Shoulders. Many of them. But I guess if you've got the patience, you can make a lot of money with this stuff. It's kind of, oh, okay. Here's why I want to do the video. You know, you're trading this stuff all day long, right? All year long, and all of a sudden, for some reason, this stuff starts going on. Wow. And but what I'm doing is I'm gonna these prices are that's stuff that I drew about an hour ago. Before I started the video, I drew these, and that's the current price. So it's pretty bizarre, huh? So that's the current price, and so I'm just gonna blow this up, and then okay, so I'm at 2008 now, and I drew these in 2013. So what's that? 5 years back. But I just think it's interesting to imagine that. And I typically don't back test anything on a robot or nothing like that. But you can back test. You can back test just by turning the. If you turn off this auto scroll, if you put auto scroll on, it's going to keep jumping every time a new price comes in. So this will just lock it and hold it all the way back to you know, and even here, look at this. This is a weekly chart. I mean, really? Oh wow, look at this. Now here's a premium triangle. Now this would be JT would. I'm sure all the hedge fund people were licking their chops on this one. Wow. And then, and I'm sure that for the guy that threw the towel in because he just could not hang with this triangle for him. He's like, are we ever gonna get there? And then, like, everybody had price projections on this one, right? God, let's start back here. Oh. God. I don't even know how many. I don't know how much that money's worth. This Nikkei, I don't know nothing about Nikkei, but that's just wow. But I would say here's the problem. You're thinking this thing's going to turn around. Oh boy. It does. Why does the Japanese, man, is our stock market like that? I want to say absolutely not. Okay. I know. I'm gonna get this video done in 15 minutes. I swear to God. But I was so amazed at this. Okay, that's all the stuff I just drawn. I'm gonna go to the monthly and see where we're at in the big picture. And I swear I drew these lines up here based on a triangle on the weekly. So the current price. Get all the way now. Yeah, the walk forward. So look at this shelf. Look at this triangle to another bigger triangle. Wow. What a is this just out of control? So yeah, let me just go to the monthly, and that triangle, see how that triangle disappears? I mean, this is the monthly, but it's a top, bottom, and monthly. Here's the triangles I drew. This is how ridiculous they look to the monthly, and this is the landscape. Gosh, this almost looks like a triple bottom here with triangles. Wow. Blow your mind. Now this is resistance. This, I don't know, man. If you got patience, look at these beautiful. I mean, this is, what a beautiful, man. Just, it's like, it's unbelievable. So, zoom out big time. I guess this is all this broker gave me on data. But wow, look at that. We're like at the 50% of this whole thing. Wow. Mind blower. Apparently this is, and then I think the, this dip below I think was, I don't know, that earthquake. I lost so much money on that. Okay, now that I got that, I'm going to just go to the monthly of the dollar versus yen. I got them stacked vertically here. I'm sorry, horizontally. Like, you know. Wait, no, it's actually still there. I got to make sure I don't delete all this nonsense. Did I lose my other chart there? No. That's weird. Okay. I guess so. Okay, so that's the monthly. I'm going to go. But what I did here is I created a triangle here on this one too. So I was just doing a triangle to triangle, and it was like really about the this weekly triangle up here and how it compares to the current triangle. And I thought this was fascinating too. Triangle to triangle standoffs and who's crossed over first, and JT was talking about who tips their hand, and so I thought that that was an interesting, unfortunately this has got to be same perspective. Sorry about that. That was so wrong. Okay, so but we broke out on the Nikkei and pulled back, and I put these just good old-fashioned top and bottom identifications for where we're at, and I guess the Nikkei stock market is leading the dollar to the yen, So what could happen? I don't know. Is this thing in such a secure little cradle that it could walk its way up there, or is that the fake out on the weekly coming up, and then it's going to plunge down and just be bizarro land? So really, what's this? I mean, that is just like kind of like this competition going on here. But I guess this guy is totally symmetrical, hasn't broken out. This guy broke out. I guess I could have redrawn a line there, but I was trying to keep the angles angular. Can I say that maybe that because it hasn't broken out? So I don't know. You could dice it any way to Tuesday. And then I'm just going to do a quick zoom out to the monthly because I'm curious to see the monthly picture of these guys going back as far as I can get them to go back. Okay. I just want to see the lay of the land on that. Seems like that Nikkei's got like a reminds me of watching Facebook trade with a limit of where the price could go down here. But that's just oh, that doesn't seem. It's not. I can't fill that. I can't fill the same window there. There we go. So that's it. Apples to apples.